What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome. I can't say welcome back. Welcome to some Dungeon Defenders Awakened. Now, the beta has begun, yet doesn't officially begin until Friday the 22nd. Now, this is a limited beta. It has 4 maps, various difficulties up to insane, on campaign and survival of those 4 individual maps. Now, this beta is limited. It's still buggy. This is a beta and not an early access, so make sure everyone that's playing it realizes that there's lots of placeholders, there's still bugs that you're going to find, and there are lots of changes that are still going to come to Dungeon Defenders Awakened. Now, as I mentioned, this beta will run for 3 weeks. Now, how am I playing it today if the beta doesn't start till November 22nd? Well, that is because anyone that backed Dungeon Defenders Awakened on Kickstarter with a tier that included beta access has beta access early right now. Check your email or check your backer kit store where your other codes came, and your beta code on Steam will be there. Now, if you didn't back at a tier that included the beta, or if you pre-ordered the game later from the backer store, you will have access to the game on Friday the 22nd. The beta is on PC only. It's a shorty beta, just to give us an opportunity to check out the game and give Chromatic some feedback, so it is just on PC only. Now, moving right along, I know there's been a lot of criticism about the graphics and some of the Twitter images that were posted, and as you see, the game looks very clean and nice. Now, with that in mind, remember, this is all work in progress stuff. All this stuff, shaders, textures, all this stuff could change between now and launch time. However, make sure you get the game that you want to look at. So if you're playing the game, definitely go through the graphics settings and dial things in. If you go to video here, hit advanced. One quick tip right away, if you're having any sort of issue with frame rate, or if the game doesn't feel good or doesn't feel like it's running smooth to you, your go-to very first thing that you're going to want to look at is volumetric fog. Just uncheck volumetric fog, and that should make a noticeable difference in your frame rate. Now, on that same note, another quick go-to is always in every game shadow quality. By lowering the shadow quality, you are going to have an impact on the frame rate in the game, so it's something else for you to take a look at. Now, as I did stream all day, today, as of the recording of this video, which was a combination over the last 2 days, without a doubt the most frequent question I got asked by players that were in the beta is, how do you create your heroes? It's natural to go to I and open your inventory. We see the apprentice here. We see our inventory here, but how do you create these heroes? Now, you're going to hit your O key, is the default key binding, and that is going to open your hero deck. Now, all 4 heroes that are active in your deck are going to be earning experience at the same time. So with that in mind, make sure you have a full deck. There's no reason to leave any of these slots short, as you want to make sure you're leveling up all your heroes at the same time. If you look down in the bottom right here, of course we do have the ability to create a hero. Now, with this in mind, I can also create an additional hero. Oh, look at this one. It's named Danny. My God, I might keep that one. Ah, sorry, Danny. I almost did it. Now, by all means, create the heroes, fill your deck, and earn this XP as it's going. Now, another big question is looking at the stats. If you look at the gear, most of it's pretty self-explanatory. The majority of the stuff in the left column of the stats underneath the armor there, vitality, attack, skill, on the left column it's going to be hero-related stuff. On the right column, it's going to be defense-related stuff, with one exception. We all know in DD2 we've got the boost aura, and a lot of people are confusing boost with something along the lines of the boost aura, and it's not even remotely the same thing. Boost is affecting your second ability. So how your stats work is skill is going to be your ability number 1, boost is going to be your ability number 2. So although it's over in the left or in the right column, which can be a little confusing with all of the defense related stuff, boost is indeed a hero damage stat that affects your number 2 ability. Now moving right along to set bonuses. As you're running around collecting up the gear, you remember set bonuses from DD1. We never had them in DD2. Set bonuses are in the game and working. Now if you look over here by the armor, we're going to see it says 4 of 4. That is telling me I've got a complete set on. And if we look at the gear, we see this set is all plate. So if I got, say, my monk out and we looked at the monk's gear, I'm 4 of 4. This stuff is all leather. So you're going to want to match your set, as this is giving you a raw stat increase depending on the quality of the pieces of gear. It's a straight up percentage increase to your attributes. So if you have, say you've got a bunch of blue items and you've got a pair of boots that are blue and really good stats, but it's not the right type of armor, you're going to be better off throwing a green or any other item in there that is the correct type of armor. That way you're getting that armor set bonus. Now there are some pets. There's 4 pets. There's one for each map that is in the game right now. As we see, this one running around right here is the Steam Robot. Now I don't have all 4 of the pets yet. I do have a Steam Robot. I've got a prop cat. Gotta love the prop cat. And then I've got the lovely pet rock that makes you move around at just lightning speed, but does give you a massive, nice stat increase. All of the pets are going to be available from Wave 15 on Survival. So if you go through and you beat a map on Campaign, you can then switch over to Survival and Wave 15, going into Wave 15. So it's at the end of Wave 14, the beginning of Wave 15, just like DD1 was, you're going to get your pet reward. Now looking at that same thing as well, we take a look at open matchmaking. The second most common question I was asked today is, how do you make a private match? How can you play a match by yourself? Well, what you want to do is go into custom settings. So if you open up the matchmaking and you see F for change, go ahead and hit F, go to custom, then create the map you want, whether it be campaign or survival. Say I wanted to do a survival on insane mode for, let's say, Alchemical Laboratory. Well, I could then go ahead and confirm to start that up, and it's going to give me the option here to go public or private. So if you want to play a private map, that is how you're going to get it going. Now, the inventory UI is a little bit on the confusing side. I know a lot of folks are wondering exactly how you can keep track of stuff, as there is no auto collect. So it's kind of spam pick up the items. You get a lot of loot and a lot of stuff to look through. However, there's some very nice sorting options. So when you end a map, your loot could end up looking something like this, with just a scattered mess of randomized junk. By all means, use not only the sorting feature, which sorting we can go by the newest items, the quality of items. You see this separates it by quality. You can go with the item power of items, and this is going to list it all out by item power, and etc. Now, in addition to that stuff, make sure you're using the filter as well. So say I've got all this inventory, I do want to do a quick look, and say I want to look for plate boots for my apprentice here, I can use the filter and just select plate, and then it's only going to display the plate items that are in my inventory. So although the UI is still a work in progress, there is some nice sorting and filtering tools to help you navigate through your massive piles and mounds of loot. Now that was just the frequently asked questions from my live streams on launch day. If you have any questions about DDA, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. Once again, if you pre-ordered the game, but you didn't get it on Kickstarter with one of the tiers that specifically said it included beta access, then your beta access will be here on Friday, November 22nd. So thank you all so much for watching. I will be going live with more DDA all day long again today, starting off right here on YouTube, just the second I can drag my sorry butt out of bed. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button and please subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you want to see out of this beta. We've only got it for 3 weeks. I want to provide you all the most amount of coverage I can come up with for this entire beta. So let me know specifically anything that you're really looking for or you want to see. So thank you all once again, and I will see ya real soon. Take it easy.